Hi, TJ Chambers here with SmokescreenDesign.com, bringing you another video, just discussing this pretty big topic right now of the globe Earth versus the flat Earth, and just been investigating, doing my own scientific research, my own using my own brain, my own eyes, my own senses to see what do I think about everything that's being said. So someone sent me this video and said, look, it's proof. The earth is curved. And this video here was shared by Eric Dubay. And this was an amateur balloon that went up that had either one or two cameras attached to it. And if you notice something here in this footage, that sun is really close. And also notice that there's a hot spot right here and the sun is here. I mean, if this sun is 93 million miles away, I don't know. To me, it seems like this sun is way closer to Earth than really what they're saying. But notice here that the horizon, this video is not very good. It seems to go from here and then end somewhere around here. So it just doesn't really seems like it's just kind of slanted more than anything. But this person was saying that, let's see what they say. They sent this to me as proof. It says the flat earth is debunked, no curvature. But let me show you. What you have to do is research out what people are saying, research their evidence, which most people don't. They just take it as is. So let's take a look at this. Oh wait, turn this music off, don't need that. So as you see, they say, look, proof, there's curvature. And someone sent this to me. He's like, look, Eric Dubay uses that video as proof that it's flat, but this video proves that there's curvature. Look, I can draw the curve. And I drew this box here just so you could see a straight line. And let's see here, let me clear that. But if you notice here, they're drawing a curve, and the problem with this curve is that, well, I'm seeing some of the earth there. So in this space here, I see earth, just like I see it here. So it seemed like they drew their own curve in here, which it really shouldn't have been there. So let me just back this up before they did that. Kind of see that the curve is fading away, and there's definitely some what appears to be earth here. This, like I said, this video is not very clear, so it's hard to tell. But if you look, I mean, there's not a definite curve in this space, unless this person was trying to say that whatever this is here, no, they weren't. So there's definitely not a curve there. And here's another piece of footage from this. Now, if you see again, this person is cutting through. Not exactly sure their reasoning for. I mean, I see white here and I see white here above it. So not exactly sure what they're cutting through and how they determine to cut it like that. And you see this time they cut the curve way above. So there's definitely, this is not Earth right here. This is definitely sky, space, whatever. But yet they made a curve above the Earth or whatever. So people just look at this like, oh, yep, nope, there's definitely curvature there. Look at that, it's curved. But the problem is that, I mean, really, people are just idiots. They believe whatever they're told. I mean, that's just the way that it comes down to. So one thing I mentioned to this person, because I've seen this original video before they sent that to me, and these cameras, what they do is when they bounce, if you watch the Earth, it goes from a sphere to flat to concave. So it just flips through these different shapes I'm going to show you. Like, for example, here, should I say, oh, look, the Earth is U-shaped. Look at that. It's U. It's concave. Proof. Look at this. It's actually like a bowl. And I told the person that, and they said, "Oh, you just won't believe anything out there, will you? It's not even NASA. It's amateur, and you just won't believe it." And if you also notice the moon, maybe it's an illusion, but it seems to be around the same height as the camera, just like that sun wasn't too far away. But now you see that the Earth flattened out, and now let's watch what happens. Oh, look at that curvature! There we go. This is the proof we've been waiting for. Look at that. That is a ball. Look at that, the moon coming over the curve of the Earth. That is definitely a ball. Look at that. Proof. So that proves that one, that the lens bends depending on how it's moving. But one thing I have yet to see a lens do is take something that's round and make it flat. Now, maybe that's possible. I'm not a camera expert, but if it's flat, it can get bends, curved down and curved up. So when you see this, it's pretty flat. It's pretty straight. I mean, we've got a little bit of curve the from that lens. I mean, if it's a sphere, then would this lens make it go concave? Would it make it go the opposite direction? I can see how something flat can be bent either way. But when you look, I mean, it's pretty flat. That's pretty straight right there. I mean, let's just see what. So you look, it kind of slants down, but that's pretty flat. And there's the sun. So should we say, yeah, there's people that believe that the Earth is a bowl. I mean, this is proof for them right there. So you could stop that, take a picture, and show that's proof. I mean, it's pretty flat, and they're way up there. They're really high up there with this balloon. I mean, look how curved that one is in the opposite direction. Let me see that camera there. So this is the camera we are looking for. And if you look at this, I mean, that seems to be pretty. It's really hard to really pick out where this is going, where the edge is. Seems to be maybe right here, but it's kind of slanted a little bit. But it all looks pretty flat. And you can see how far down the clouds are. I mean, if you just look out there, it's... Now, see how close that sun is? I mean, that's really close to Earth. Seems to be pretty close to the camera as well. I mean, definitely seems like, I don't know, they could just say, oh, it's just an illusion. But when I'm looking here, I'm like, I don't know if that's an illusion, because you should see it come back around to the sun again. I mean, if you compare this to what NASA puts out, NASA says that it should be really curved. Maybe they're a little higher up, I don't know. But you look at this, that's pretty straight. And also, if you look at this sunspot, and let's say the Earth is somewhere back here, either this sun somehow magically has its hotspot right here on the Earth, not coming up the edge of the Earth, but it's like right above the Earth somewhere. Somehow magically puts the whole sun in one little hotspot above Earth, or it's not that far away. So that's something to investigate right there and think about. See, there's the sun, there's a hot spot. I mean, does that look 93 million miles away? Not to me, it doesn't. When I look at this, I'm like, that is not that far away. That's actually pretty close. And that hot spot is right above the Earth. It's not far away from Earth. That's like right above it. So when you look at this, it's just watch it. Just find this video. This one is amazing flight of a balloon to the edge of space. Now there's this video here. Now this one they're saying that also shows this flat Earth hoax curvature shown, and this guy is on a plane and is flying above Earth. I don't know how far. Now what they say is that there's no warping or whatever happening here in the picture, so this proves that the Earth is curved, which definitely appears some curvature to this. But I found this video the other day and I watched it. It's actually in another video, and this window here, I saw it when it was on the ground before it took off. This window does manipulate the picture. Oh, by the way, did you notice, because I'm about to bring that point up in this one, did you notice in this that this Earth is not spinning? Did you notice that there's no rotation? Those clouds don't really appear to be moving. You can see how high up they are. They're up there pretty high. If there's Earth spinning, rotating, you should be seeing it. But we didn't see it anywhere. Nothing. No rotation. So remember that that person sent me, it was this video, which is of this, as proof that the Earth is round. If the Earth is round, it has to spin. If it does not spin, then the sun must rotate around the Earth. Well, if they're using this as proof that the Earth is round, then they're saying the Earth does not spin, which means the Earth rotates, the sun rotates around the Earth, because that's the only way that the sun cycle can work, which is what people in the flat Earth movement says, that it's the sun and the moon that rotate around the Earth, and the Earth does not move. So with this one, it's not absolute proof that it's curved, because like I said, this glass does warp the picture, because I've seen it. I've seen it do it in before takeoff where it was warping. So it's possible that this window is making the Earth look curved when it's not. And it appears like this is papers or something, which they are a bit curved. So if I drew a straight line, those appear to have some curvature to them. Now if you also notice, the Earth See, the camera's moving. The Earth does not spin. It is not moving. But yet, this guy is supposed to be high enough to see curvature. And you got to be really, really high to see curvature on the edge of the Earth. But yet, the Earth does not move. So right now, it's not. The video is not moving. And this eye level, that's another story. But you notice this is moving. The Earth is not moving at all, one bit. So either this is on some type of fake like movie set, because I would think that this plane would be moving. The Earth should be spinning, and this girl that's in the university and learning science and studying science is sending this to me as proof that the Earth is curved, but it doesn't spin. The Earth isn't moving. Nothing is moving. It's like this plane is just sitting there. I mean, it's definitely possible that this plane is up in the air and he's really recording this, but the Earth doesn't spin. Now, now they said that there's no distortion here, so that proves that this is not, that window's not affecting this, but I mean, that's just this section of the window. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's not impacting it. Come on, put it back on the video. All right, we're about to go. All right, so we start at 138. Still don't see any Earth movement. All right, so 153. 153. So 138, that's 2. So let's say it's about 12 seconds. 12, so that's going to be, so about 15 seconds. And the Earth did not move. And let's check. Let's check what, let's see. Now look at this. Look how much movement there is. This is supposed to be like NASA or someone. And we're in 6 seconds and we see how much the Earth has moved. Now we're at 12 seconds. You see how much the Earth moved in just 12 seconds? I mean, that was a lot of movement. And you see, supposedly there's the same type of curvature visible from this satellite or sorry, the space station. There's the same amount of curvature supposedly as this little balloon camera. That's about the same amount of curvature. But yet, the Earth doesn't move in those other videos. Only in NASA's videos does the Earth move. So let's see. Oh, let's look at this one. I mean, look how much movement there is. So this proves to me that, one, if NASA is telling the truth, the Earth should be moving, but when amateurs go up, there's absolutely no movement at all happening. None. And their cameras aren't necessarily focused down on Earth, you can just see it, but there's no movement. And this other video this person sent me as proof that the Earth is curved, but there's no movement at all. None. So let's watch this again. See, we see no movement over here. See the camera shaking. So either the Earth moves or it doesn't. Now, if the Earth doesn't move, then there's no reason why the Earth can't be flat. So supposedly this guy's up there flying in his plane, and he is seeing the same amount of curvature that they see on the space station. So that's something to take a look at. Start looking at videos and seeing. Um, look at the amateur stuff. If you look at just NASA alone, then they've got so much crap that they're going to show you, and it's ones like this that it really starts to make you question really what you're seeing and that other video. So let me know what you think and if you've come up with anything else.